All right, ICD-10 JJ-10B Guidelines, page 50, part 1.
13. Etiology, Manifestations, Convention.
The convention for these pair of codes, right? Etiology, the cause of the disease. Manifestation, what happened because of the etiology, right? In most cases, the manifestation codes will have the code title in diseases classified elsewhere. So it doesn't say manifestation, but after one code, if you find in diseases classified elsewhere, that means that it is a manifestation, right? Which means that it's an effect that this disease had, an additional effect, right? The codes with this title are a component of the etiology manifestation convention, which means the cause and the effect, right? The code title indicates that it is a manifestation code. And there is a little more explanation there about the etiology and manifestation codes, right? You can read it, and that's our theory for today. Now let's do a problem. So, ready, set, go. All right. ICD-10 JJ-10A, page 402, exercise 2, and this is a level 1 exercise, and the title is
Right hemiplegia.
Right hemiplegia, and the text reads
Hemiplegia on right dominant side due to old cerebral thrombosis.
And when they say dominant, you know that it is because the person is right-handed, right?
Right.
The right for a right-handed person is the dominant side. Okay, so that is the diagnosis. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can give us the ICD-10 CM code for this. 1, 2, 3. The answer is I69.351. Did you get that? If you got that, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a tip or a couple of tips. First tip.
Start with hemiplegia.
Okay. Second tip.
Due to, in this case, means following.
In this case means following. Due to means following an event, right? So following another diagnosis, right? And there's a little more reading there about the hemiplegia, and we're going to show you a little video of what hemiplegia is.
What's hemiplegia? Hemiplegia is a lifelong condition which affects one side of the brain in a similar way to a stroke. It's caused by injury to the brain. It may happen during pregnancy, birth, or early childhood, but it can also be acquired later in life. How many people have hemiplegia? 1 in 1,000 children born in the UK. It's not uncommon. What are the effects of hemiplegia? The effects of hemiplegia can be physical and non-physical. It usually affects movement on one side of the body.
This one side of the body, right, is gray, which means that it's paralyzed, right?
You
Or
can't
it's
always tell
difficult to
someone
move.
has hemiplegia. It affects everyone differently. And it's not just about physical effects. Many people with hemiplegia have additional conditions and less obvious effects. Hemiplegia can affect the body, learning, emotion, and more.
All right, that is just an explanation of what hemiplegia is, right? And now the answer is I69.351, right? So you have the tips, you have seen a little video of what it is, and then you have the answer. So we're going to count to 3 now so you can stop the video and give us the path, how we got to the answer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the summary of the whole problem. The problem is a hemiplegia on the right dominant side due to an old cerebral thrombosis. The dominant, as we explained before, is because this person is right-handed. If this person were left-handed, that wouldn't be the dominant side. But the right dominant side means that it's the right side and the person is right-handed. Okay, and the reason of the hemiplegia is that is due to an old cerebral thrombosis, or as we explained in the tips, it follows, right, a cerebral thrombosis. Okay, so there's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First, you go to index.
Go to the index.
You start with hemiplegia.
You start with hemiplegia.
Then you go to following.
Following.
Then you go to cerebrovascular disease.
Which is the cerebral thrombosis, and then
cerebral infarction.
Which is more precisely what a thrombosis is. And what do you have there?
I69.35 Hyphen.
Hyphen. Remember that the hyphen is one additional character that you have to find in the tabular. So let's go to the tabular. The code 1 through the tabular is checked like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to tabular.
Then you first start with I-69.
Uh-huh.
It's said
Sequelae.
sequelae of cerebrovascular disease.
Which means that what happens after a cerebrovascular disease, right? Let's add one code.
I-69.3 is cerebral infarction.
Infarction. And I-69.35 is?
Hemiplegia and hemiparesis.
Hemiplegia and hemiparesis. We have hemiplegia day. And what is the last character that we had a hyphen only in the index? What is that?
1.
1. And why is that 1?
Right dominant side.
Is the right dominant side, which means that this person is right-handed and that his hemiplegia is on the right side, right? So that's why there's an equal sign at the end, and the answer is I-69.351. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
all right, and then you will get
up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that's needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
So don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye.